We're going.
We're here?
I hit a button.
Live?
We're here now. Hi, guys.
Oh,
Hi.
Hi!
I'm so sorry. I hit a button.
It's okay.
No countdown, guys.
fuck
So-
it, we'll do it live.
Ha! Welcome for Roll for Damage. So, Dream Chasers. Okay, I'm gonna stop that.
What is that the gruff mechanic in town?
Yeah. I need to fix some tech problems. All right. So, okay. Welcome
Hi,
to Roll for
everyone.
Damage, place of this channel where we stream multiple games such as The Scales Above, D6, and a Viking game that you can kind of notice that we can't fix the title for this right now. It's fine. This is Dream Chasers, though. My city, my town, my time. I am the GM. My name is Kelsey. I am also Roguzu on Twitter and YouTube, where I draw a bunch of things and talk about other games that I have ran. But now we're going to experience the game I'm running here. And I will introduce you to my players, starting with Xander.
Hello, I'm Alex, otherwise known as Xander. I'm a voice actor and content creator. I stream over on Critical Failsafe with Shelby and have a good time. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, nice. And then next we have Dipper.
Hello! My name's Dipper. I'm playing June. I'm excited for today's session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where can they find you?
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm so used to that being like a thing after that.
No. It's okay.
Hi. Okay. So, if anyone's ever wants to hang out with me, I do have a Twitch channel called DipperDog15, and I just do art stuff and art stuff there, and then gaming stuff on my YouTube channel, DipperDog15, also there. So yeah, just don't forget
Yay.
15, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
And then last but not least, we have Shelby.
Hello, my name is Shelby, or Shooby-Dooby-Doo, or Whistle While I Work. I go by a lot of names. I'm supposed to be transitioning a brand, but I feel like I've just paused that process entirely. It's fine, though. I'm a regular player here on Roll for Damage. I play with Kelsey over here on the Scales Above, and as Xander said, I play with him over on the Between on Crit Fail Safe. But tonight, I will be Lyra Anderson.
Yeah. And so we will go into Dream Chasers, where the last time that we played, everyone finally met. They got to finally learn each other's names and take care of June's leg that had gotten pretty punctured by a meat hook that was attached to a very large man thing. But she was taken to the hospital, and Lyra and Bill went home to kind of really into a better mind space. And then next morning, they went to go see June, who was desperately trying to sleep again, because when she was knocked out, she encountered a new being, a being that claimed to be the deity of dreams, Lorville. And they seemed to know some things that were actually pretty important, but they didn't have much time. Sadly, June wakes up disappointed because she was not able to speak with them again, and meets with Lyra and Bill, where they leave the hospital and go to a diner to talk about their trauma and troubles, because that's what you do. That's what you go to when you talk about trauma.
That's what you do
You
when
go
you're
to Shauna's.
in a small town in Oregon. Just go to Shauna's.
Just go to Shauna's. Don't go to Daddy's. You go to Shauna's. Shauna gonna take care of you. She got you some pie. She got you some good drinks. It's good. She's been keeping people out of that side of the diner, especially since someone stabbed the table.
Can we also bring up that Shauna brought June a virgin drink?
Yep. She was gonna bring her some hard drink, but then Bill mentioned medication, and she's like, "Okay, I'm not gonna have a dead person on my floor today." And June,
I got a craft score and get her a table.
June has been holding back things from everyone. And finally, she has brought Bill outside to tell him the news of what she's found out from them having their nightmares taken away from them. And the fact that they will die if they do not get it back. And that is where we will pick the scene back up, as Bill has just learned this from June.
I feel like Bill is, because they're standing outside, kind of blinks.
Yeah, don't go wet yourself. If you do, I won't blame you though.
You said that we're gonna die. Okay. What
Yep.
how'd you figure that one out?
I turn my head to look at him because I was just looking at the pavement road for a little bit. Sleeping. I found out when I actually got knocked out. Some strong tranquilizers they gave me. I tried getting more information and I couldn't.
Okay. Well, okay, all right. And actually, I'd say that if June has a pretty good ability to like read another human being, I think it's pretty obvious that this hits Bill in a particularly hard way, but not in a way that I think would necessarily be expected. Like it's almost like he kind of gets like 1,000-yard stare. Like he's almost like, I guess for like a soldier, it'd be similar to like seeing a fellow soldier go through like a PTSD episode of you just mentioning death related to something in our heads causes Bill to kind of go 1,000-yard stare and like be like really far away as he's just kind of failing to like talk.
Yeah. And
Okay,
that is why
no,
I took you out here. I wasn't sure whether that kid can handle this kind of news or if we should even tell her at all.
No, Lyra has been through a lot and she is a strong kid. And frankly speaking, and I understand why you did it. I absolutely do. And I respect it. No, we got to tell Lyra. I'll talk to Lyra about it. I know how to talk to her about hard subjects. Did you have you didn't happen to find a time frame in mind, did you?
No, I was too concerned asking other questions rather than that one at the time.
Okay.
That was dumb
Sure.
of me.
No, it's I think that we have had a crazy 24 hours, and you not exactly being tactically thorough with some kind of dream entity is I'm gonna give that one a pass for a first time experience. So maybe the second time round you maybe get a list beforehand, but I think we're okay. Oh jeez. Okay.
She's a little offended by what you said, and that's the look she gives, and she's like, my apologies for trying to figure out a way to help the other people who were kidnapped.
No, June, I did not mean it. Okay, I apologize. I did not mean it like that. I'm just saying we've had a crazy day, and you had an even crazier evening than either Lyra or myself. You had a lot on your mind. All I'm saying is that I think it is more than acceptable that you didn't find out more information. That's okay. It's that your mind was preoccupied, and that's perfectly understandable. So I don't know if you meet this I don't know, dream entity again, just ask whatever questions come to your mind. I guess if I meet this dream entity, I'll ask it questions as well. I don't know if that's oh, that's I see, I got a text from Bennett there. What'd Bennett say?
Bennett says that he is going to go and visit your apartments in the next 2 hours.
Wow, it's a really loud text alert you get there. Is that
Yeah, it's hard of hearing sometimes.
Oh, because of the war. Got it. All right. So, all right. Well, good talk. I don't know. I just finger gunned you.
I don't know either. Don't do it again.
Yeah, I don't plan to. I can't even tell you the last time I actually did that. Okay.
How are you holding up with this news?
With this news in particular, surprisingly better than everything else we've been dealing with thus far, but that might be because I have some prior experience with things in someone's head killing them.
Was it
my
that?
wife. She had cancer. It's been a few years. It's all right. It's no, it's just
Sorry
yeah.
about that.
Thanks. No,
Awkward pat in the back.
hey, that's my move.
Okay.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm it's not the same, obviously. It's just similar enough that feels familiar to me in a way that I feel like you have your own things that are similar to what I'm describing, just things that are familiar in a bad way, but yeah.
Not like this.
Sure.
And if we tell anyone something like this, they're gonna think we're crazy.
Well, not everybody. Lyra
And on
has
that note,
oh, okay, yeah, cool.
we're gonna go see what Lyra is doing. So, Lyra, are you doing anything in the diner at this moment?
Well, my opportunity to eavesdrop has been thwarted because Bill knows me too well. So,
Yes.
Finger gun
So
at
you
you.
can only just see them like
I see
a
them
little bit in the
talking.
distance of
I
the window.
probably see June like with her head in the pavement. Bill, I probably see that he kind of gets a 1,000-yard stare for a minute. But I don't have any context as to what they're talking about. So for all I know, June could just be telling the graphic details of her nightmare that they deemed not appropriate for me.
Yes.
I think Lyra's probably up in her head. She hasn't really touched any of the food that was brought to her. It's like nibbled a little bit on the toast and mostly drinking the coffee.
Okay. So we just kind of doing that, and Shauna ends up kind of coming over. It's just like, so seems like I'm gonna have to get you some to-go boxes, maybe, or should I get something else? Do you want something sweeter?
I'm okay. To-go box would be fine. We all had a bit of a rough day yesterday.
I can tell.
Bill's house got broken in. Just kind of left us kind of on edge is all.
I will. You need help with anything?
I think we should be okay. We just need to pick up the pieces, you know?
All right, well, you're always welcome here.
I know.
And she's going to go get some to-go boxes for you.
How are the patrons here? Is there any familiar faces that I might recognize?
I mean, there are some random, like, kind of familiar faces that you recognize, but no one of, like, big, important note. And they're still kind of all, like, have been ferried away to the opposite side of the diner from you guys.
Yeah, because Shauna's awesome.
Yeah,
well,
so, like, no one's, like, been looking over at you or has overheard anything.
Okay. Well, Lyra's impatient. So, and I imagine this conversation was taking a little while. So after Shauna brings the to-go boxes, I will excuse myself from the from the booth and be like, I'm just gonna go get them from outside.
Okay, well, what about Bill's books over here? You want some help getting that out?
I can get it back together. I just think they should probably back inside so we can finish what we were talking about the break-in.
All right, still got you closed off. Red rope section, gotcha.
Can I give Shauna a hug, like a quick, like, thank you?
Oh, she like a little bit
Thank
surprised,
you.
but like gives you a hug, just a little squeeze. As you go.
Yeah, no,
Sure
then
thing.
I absolutely go out there. I imagine I probably catch the, like, we should talk to Lyra about this as I'm walking
So,
out, but...
As Bill has mentioned, was like not everyone.
Not everybody. Lyra. Oh, hey, Lyra.
Hey, kid.
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
You look upset. And I look at Bill specifically. You look upset.
I'm okay, but in the interest of honesty, things are not great. But we'll talk about it in the car.
Shauna brought us
Yeah.
to-go boxes.
Oh, good. I love the little tiny lids. They're so cute. They just kind of like they're the tuck-in ones. I always hated the ones that like pop into place. They always like pop open in the car and they make a mess. And I'm just rambling. Yeah, we should get back in the car. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Where
are we
June,
going?
thank you.
Sorry.
Well, I was gonna go back to our house, but I mean, June, if you wanted to go back to your apartment or you want to come over, we got like tea and coffee and I don't know if you want to come over to the Galderson home. We got a big comfy couch.
We might be able to look in my room there, too.
Oh
That's
yeah,
where
you
they
might have
were-
a keen eye.
They were coming through the mirror in my room. That's where the footsteps were. If they haven't cleaned them up, we can...
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, kid, Lyra, you got the sharpest eye out of everybody I know. If you missed anything, I don't know how the rest of us will pick it up.
I mean, to be fair, I wasn't really there that long. I saw the footprints. I couldn't find
enough.
anyone in the house, and so I left.
Fair enough. All right. Well,
Hey, listen. Actually, let me if you can just drop me off at my place for a little bit, I'll just pick up a few things.
sure. Be more than happy to. Where do you live?
X and Y Street.
Okay. Oh, I know where that is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hop
just
in.
make a turn at left on a Z Street.
Make a
Do
turn at the
we
left.
Maybe want to. Do we maybe want to meet somewhere like library, start looking?
What time is it? I look at my watch.
So right now it would probably be around about like noon, I would
Okay.
say.
Oh, great. Well, we had a good lunch. Yeah. Why don't we? All right. Well. Yeah, we could make use of the library. I think it might. Well, actually, the library is probably going to close in 5 hours, and we might need more than 5 hours. Maybe we should make library tomorrow morning first priority for those of us that want to do research. Lyra, you and I need to have a talk with the Mortimer Quinns, and after all, June, you're waiting on your blood work too. I remember you being mentioned. So,
Catch up after that gets wrapped up. I think I worried him.
yeah, let's. I think I give June a look that like acknowledges like the ticking time that we just talked about, but like I still say, I think we take the rest of today, relatively slow to think of what we want to do and what we're gonna do next. I don't want to leap into anything gung ho, as it were. So today we keep it low key and strategize and plan the next few days and figure out what we're gonna do, because there's a few things that are on
Go
the
back
list.
to that cabin. Okay. Where it could
Yeah,
start.
we can do that. We can do that before it gets
Try and
dark.
find that girl.
Good idea. I'd like to make sure she's okay.
Probably fine. But
Where'd she go? I
You said
wasn't in the right state of mind then.
you said she lived nearby.
Yeah.
Just so I know, Uzu, is this here on the map?
Yes, that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Based on where she was, I'm assuming she's probably in that cul-de-sac that's right south of it.
Which is where you live.
Which is where we live. So we can ask around, and heck, it's the 2030s. Like, oh, I remember when phone books were a thing. Like, oh boy, but that's not really gonna be used to us.
It's a waste of paper.
I know it's a waste of paper, but they were useful in their day. Anyway, yeah. Here, June, I'll swing you by your place, and here's here. What's your phone number? I'm gonna add you to Lyra and I's group text.
Sure, it's
Enter the number.
11111.
You gotta be kidding me. That's not even the area code. Yeah, I punch in her number to the group chat, and
number.
Bill Galderson just sends like a finger gun emoji.
Sad face emoji.
Oh,
Lyra sends a ghost.
he said to go. June, you get another actual text message. It is from a number that you don't recognize. However, you do recognize the preview text, as it says that blood work is finalized and you are free to come to the clinic at any time for the report.
Actually, do you mind if we make 2 pit stops? Sorry.
No, absolutely. Well, where are we going first and where are we going second?
Back to the hospital. They were doing some blood work on me.
Clinic, you mean? I think you said they took them over to the clinic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Hey, yeah, no, I got you covered. I've had blood work drawn before too, and I was dazed all day. But that was mostly on account of the fact that Nurse Slattery hit a vein, and I just kind of painted her in the waiting room red. So I was really down a good pint and a half by the end of the day. Couldn't remember my name when I first woke up. It was something. Anyway, the clinic first.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Got you covered.
Processing his story. It's just the visuals now in her head. It's just oh my god.
Okay.
All right, to the Dusk Clinic or Dawn Clinic, I guess.
Yeah, the Dawn Clinic.
Dawn Clinic, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you guys get all your stuff kind of wrapped up and everything, and you end up just driving off to the Dawn Clinic. Things kind of settle a little bit more, I would say, for everyone, being able to take a breather, though some of you are still processing some news, and now you kind of get a little bit curious to what the results for this is going to be.
Yeah, Bill's actually just not telling Lyra while June is in the car. He wants to wait until he is they're alone to talk about it. So
okay.
June was suspecting, so it's just apartment. Just have your time with her.
Yeah. So you arrive at this clinic. It is a clinic that is not too far from the hospital itself, as it is just around the corner, and it's just a small place. But some of you at least know, and I'll reiterate it for those, that the Dawn Clinic is a place just for usually small workplaces and whatnot. Workplaces, work. I'm going to try that again. It is for smaller operations
Yeah.
medical work and everything, but it is also the place that stays up the latest. It is a 24-hour place, and has its own like emergency, like urgent care area that you are able to go to if you do not wish to go to the hospital for whatever reason. It is also the place that, as Bill has just kind of told the story of, that blood drives and other sorts of little charity events and whatnot are held. And so you all arrive to the... Get in there, Bill.
Oh,
There you
he's
go.
so cute.
Yeah, thank you. You arrive into the clinic, and at the front desk, I sadly have not drawn her yet, but there is literally the lady that Bill was just telling the story about. So I have to find her first name. Where are you?
I have it somewhere.
Wouldn't it be in your
Oh, yeah.
NPC docket?
Yeah,
I got
I'm
it.
looking at it, but she's not. Hello,
Kate. It's Kate.
Kate. Okay, Kate. God, where'd she go? Con I Joe? Hello? Fucking Con I Joe right off of my own
Kate.
document. God damn.
Kate Slattery. There you go.
Kate Slattery. So as there is this woman that is about like, I'd say like in her late 20s and whatnot, and it is a very quiet and slow day, it seems, there for the clinic, as she is just looking through a magazine. But then she hears little alerts sound, like a little bing that kind of shows up when you guys enter, and she lifts up her head. She has like just this massive like brown hair, and she's just like, oh, Bill, I don't remember there being a drive that's happening.
Oh, hey, Nurse Slattery. No, just dropping off Miss LaRue here. Just because, doesn't wanna drive around with, still a fresh wound and pain meds. So just dropping her off.
Oh, right. Yep. June, yes, she like asks you for your name, for your birthday, and like she looks you up in the system, and she just says, right, okay, so yeah, we got your blood test results. She kind of looks back and like, I can either print them out for you, or we can talk in the back about them if you would like some privacy.
Is something wrong?
Oh, no, I just didn't know if you were comfortable talking about it in front of others.
Oh.
We can wait in the car. It's no big deal. Feel free to, take your time. We don't mind.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just give me a second if that's okay.
Oh, no worries. I got a best of ABBA CD in the car, so take your time. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. You're gonna enjoy that. So where are we going? And I face the lady.
Yep, so we're just gonna go back here, and she kind of escorts you just like through this back door that's just kind of nearby, and she just takes you into like just this little room. It's a very standard, just kind of little hospital looking room, where there is like that big chair that can lay out, and there are chairs on the side, sink and everything. And she's just like, okay, so got your blood work, and we don't have to do any of the weighing or anything on you, since, well, they kind of already all got that. She's printed it out. It's like, okay, so you were tested on suspect of perhaps being drugged or something because you experienced some alarming events, but we look through your blood work and we don't see any traces of any recorded drugs. Everything has come up negative for your history.
Shit.
So, and like she even like hands you like the paper themselves for you to look over and like see and whatnot. So then you can even see for yourself that like every single list of like that they have checked for anything like is just negative, negative, negative. And then there are like some results that like talk about certain balances and everything. Can you make me an intelligence and medicine roll?
Yes, ma'am.
Which you have nothing in. So that means you would get a -3, which would put you at a luck die of 1.
Oh. So I'm only rolling 1d10?
Yep, only 1d10.
Gotti.
Gotti.
All right, oops, wrong number. I got this one, please. No, that's the wrong number. I had the right one. Okay.
Well, the good news is that it's not a critical fail. It was very close to a critical fail if you got a 1, but you got a 2.
Okay.
So, but it's still not a success. So these mean nothing to you and you can't understand it, and you're probably just still stuck on how there's absolutely no traces of any kind of drug in your system.
Yep.
Which can only mean one thing.
I'm not crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So June will fold it up half and then quarter it, put it in her pocket and be like, still having trouble with sleeps.
Okay.
I didn't get a good long sleep in a really long time with the tranquilizers. Any chance I can have more?
Well, we can't give you what was given to you over at the hospital because, well, that's not for prescription use. However, we can prescribe you some medicine to help you sleep in general. If it's really been that bad. It's been like a thing recently, I think, in town. People have really been having a hard time sleeping.
What?
Yeah. No, we've been having kind of like an influx that I've noticed recently of just kind of passing out prescriptions to help people sleep. Like not even regular melatonin or something seems to be helping them.
Like recently, you said how many so far? Like 5, 10, 20?
Not, I can't really say, but a noticeable amount.
Weird.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go take my leave unless you have anything else to share with me.
No, that should be all. I can't really notice anything else about this. Dr. Theo might be able to, but not me personally, and the records and researchers and everything from the computer isn't pointing out anything of alarm to me, so I think it should be fine. But yeah, if you have any more questions or concerns, I can give you a prescription for some medicine to help you sleep before you leave.
Strongest ones you got. Strongest ones. Please.
Okay. Sure thing.
All right.
And yeah, but you just come back here if you need anything else or have any other questions, and yeah, we can get you all situated and set out right now.
Thank you, ma'am.
So she goes, sets up a prescription for you and prints that out. So then you can take that with you and bring it to your designated pharmacy, and they'll be able to get you medicine for that.
Okay.
Yeah. While you are doing that, Lyra and Bill, you are
Back
in the car. Yep.
Money, money, money must be funny in a rich man's world. Just listen to ABBA in the car.
Lyra's listening because she doesn't have a choice. She's probably heard the CD a million
You are
times.
the dancing queen.
But she
Yeah.
she's probably like she's taken her journal out at this point. She's just started scribbling, and probably halfway through she looks. She doesn't even look up when she says it. She just says, "If we go to that cabin again, I want to see if I can find some small broken boards or pieces. I might be able to make some charms. I don't know if it'll work, but certainly make me feel better walking around this place."
Hey, kiddo, I was gonna swing by I don't know, Lowe's or an Ace Hardware and just grab a big old bag of salt and just start like lining the perimeter. So really anything is game at this point. So
Yeah, you'll want black salt for that.
what's the difference between black salt and regular salt?
Where it's mined. Black salt is mined on volcanic ridges, that's why it's black. It's all the minerals.
Oh, that makes a difference with warding things?
Yes.
Why?
You find a lot more spiritual activity along volcanoes because the land is so agitated.
Huh. That must be why Polynesian mythology is so interesting to me. Neat. All right. Well,
What were you and June talking about? And why couldn't you sing?
well, to be
I'm
fair,
an adult, Bill.
no, yes, you are. And actually, I'll let you know, Lyra, that I told June because she asked me, should we tell Lyra? And I said, yeah. And you know what? So it wasn't an act of disrespect. It was an act of caution because I know you better than she does. So she didn't want to make an assumption. Because what do we say about making assumptions? What does it mean to assume?
Makes an
What do
ass
we
out of
say?
you and me.
That makes an ass out of you and me. So
Well, what did I need to know?
it's is it all right if we save it for after we finish ferrying Miss LaRude to where she needs to go?
You're scaring me.
Just so. I know, kid. I am actually pretty scared. Just from everything that's been going on. But okay. Do you want to know now, or do you want to know when we're alone?
I want to know now. Please.
Okay. Okay. No. Okay. I'll tell you. That's what you want. You're an adult. You got to make those decisions. That's why I asked. So according to June, when she went to sleep, she met some kind of entity in her dreams. I think she called it like a dream god. And like she said, a dream deity. And she had a conversation in her dreams. And now supposedly what she heard was troubling. Now, under normal circumstances, I would say, oh, you just had a weird dream, but I'm willing to give a bit more credence towards dreams at the moment. And she said that because of what was taken from us, those red gems in the dreams, this entity said that without those, we're gonna die.
Oh god, that music drop was good. What the fuck? Yeah, I think Lyra goes quiet in the back seat.
Now that's not gonna happen. Yeah, Bill's actually like doing the thing where he's looking dead forward, but his eyes are in the rear view mirror, so like he can like make direct eye
She's
contact with her.
looking down.
Yeah.
Just like looking down at her lap.
That is not gonna happen. All right, not if Not if I have anything to do with it, and definitely not if you have anything to do about it. And I'm pretty sure that Miss Lyra's going to put up a pretty nice fight about that too. Okay, we don't know what's going on. We're going to figure it out. We're gonna get through this together. Okay? Okay.
Why did
What do you want to eat? Oh, go ahead.
they... The bagman said my mom...
You mentioned that came up.
Both of you said that your nightmares were...
I think I'm the only one who had like a proper nightmare.
I had
I
one
mean,
before.
yeah, I mean,
I had one before I woke up and saw the footprints. But it wasn't a new one.
You said it was an old reoccurring nightmare.
The one about my parents.
Yeah.
That thing that took the thing out of my head, it said something weird.
What did it say?
My mother didn't know what she was talking to. A God-fearing woman like her didn't know what she was talking to.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
She didn't know what she was talking to.
I don't know. I'd write it off as that thing just fucking with my head if I could. My mother never would have touched things like this.
I've respectfully, out of my respect for you, not pried much into... Oh,
Sorry.
no, it's okay. Hey, there's a dude in the parking lot. He's just talking in the background. Is that a boombox? Those still exist? Anyway, no, no, Bill says, now I've respected you and I've not asked you much about your old family because I know that it was hard and I know what your mother called you. But, did she ever was she one of those, people who talked to God? You know what I mean? Like those really religious people who would pray and might actually think they were talking to God.
She was...
Like in a two-way conversation kind of way.
My mom left when I was really young. I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember. I think I was 8 or 9. I don't really remember much but my parents fighting.
Okay. That sounds like coming from a bagman. I'd say that sounds like it is either a cryptic riddle that we are going to have to figure out because that's important, or it's just something to get into your head.
Get why?
So I don't know. That's what we're gonna figure out. All right. We're gonna figure some stuff out. And hey, you like the library, right? And we can do some research there. And you mentioned this mill. We can drive up there at some point as well. Go take a look around there. I'll bring the extra powered flashlights just to make sure that. But
pretty bright.
Priority on the list is making sure that we're okay. But we also got to talk to Karthus and Natalie. I really think we got to talk to them.
I think they know something.
I always wondered why Karthus wears a lab coat everywhere. You know, doesn't that strike you as odd? Like he just wears a lab coat everywhere.
I think as you start rambling, Lyra, who's probably sitting behind you in the minivan, she leans forward and her hand comes around the back of your seat and tries to find your...
Did Just hold hands for a moment. This is
They're
when.
absolutely shaking.
Yeah, Bill's, despite his best efforts, they're kind of shaking a little bit too.
Mm.
And,
This is when June comes back.
So they found nothing. I'm not experiencing anything from drugs. I was really hoping for something.
Yeah, this isn't a peyote trip. By the way, Lyra knows now.
I look at her when I turn around.
She
And if I
looks way too calm, where it's very clear that she's putting up a front, I think. She's 19, it's not hard to read her.
Hey. Lyra. Eyes on me. I'm gonna protect you. Not gonna let a kid die on my watch. That's my job. Same with you, Bill.
Oh, thanks, but I'm 49.
Yeah, well,
Till someone's
I want to
kid.
protect people.
Yeah, I like to think I'm a kid at heart.
I won't argue against that.
No, you should
Hey.
see him trying to go out on the hockey field. It's pretty funny.
Hey, those who can't do, teach.
What day? Let me know.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm looking. Well, joke's on you, Miss Lyra, because I am looking for a co-coach. I just turn on the ignition.
And you drive off.
You get a little.
Uh,
I think that would get a little chuckle out of Lila, not just Shelby being a giggly bitch. I think Lyra would actually laugh at that.
After about 5 to
mm.
10 minutes. Go ahead.
No, just good.
Well, if you're gonna say something now, I was just gonna say like June's gonna kind of wait it out and let the happiness that's kind of there, just kind of be there for a while before she lets out the news from what she discovered at the clinic.
I know.
So
I think I know someone we need to talk to, but
Oh, I
He's
know
not
two
gonna-
someones we gotta talk to.
I think I have a third. But Bill, you're not gonna like it.
Oh, is it?
Jackson.
Don't you say the name. The J word is not allowed in my car, Lyra.
He was at the
Ah!
mill. He was at the mill, and that's where the footprints were. What if he's also been?
Well- We'll talk to him. That kid just grinds my gears.
I'll talk to him. I think.
The heck? You are doing it alone.
I would rather do it alone. Please. Last time you were there, Bill, he got really upset.
Hey, he started it.
He did, but you shouldn't have engaged.
can someone fill me in? What is going on here?
Jackson is a kid that dropped out of my school, and he's kind of not the greatest. He goes to a lot of the places that I go to take photographs and leaves graffiti.
He is a bad seed.
I think he's misunderstood.
There's misunderstood, and then there's misaligned, Lyra.
You can realign someone who's misaligned. Anyway, that's not the point here.
Don't quote Drake and Josh to me.
Anyway, that's not the point here. The mill where he was at yesterday, he went to the old mill. I also went to the old mill to take pictures and calm down. And there was a broken mirror with footprints in the mill. I'm wondering if
He may have seen something. It's actually a valid lead of investigation. Sure. Yeah, no, we'll add that to the list. June,
Also
do you want
ask
me to...
if he can't sleep.
that's
Why? Oh, yeah, because people are having trouble sleeping.
They could also be experiencing the same thing we are.
plan to ask.
I'm
you seen
percolating on an
anything
idea, but well, actually, I'm percolating an old idea in the think pan, so I'm going to need to let that one ruminate for a minute, but hey, it might be a good source of information if it pans out. I'll think about it and I'll share with the group later. So June, to your apartment or where are we going?
I look at my phone. I'm like, yeah, just drop me off here and
Oh yeah, sure. U-turn. Just.
But you have to just pass your street.
Yeah, right as we're passing.
How'd you get your license?
Would you believe bribery?
I believe that the state of Oregon is lenient.
I did not get my driver's license in the state of Oregon.
I look at Lyra. I was like, is he for real?
She just kind of gives you a, this is Bill. Look.
Welcome to your apartment.
Oh.
Uzu knows that if she doesn't cut us off, Bill will just keep going. I will take 3 hours of a session to just make Bill jokes.
Uzu knows I'll do the same thing, so.
You guys are funny. Thanks. I'll keep you updated if I find any more information and
Group chat.
group chat. Yeah.
I'll
Did
put
you
whatever
want to
we
meet up
can.
later today or tomorrow?
If anything comes up today, I mean, hey, I look at Lyra. It's like Friday night's takeout night.
Yeah.
Does that? I don't know what that means.
Oh, it means we
don't-
ordered.
We don't eat dinner in the living room. We always eat at the table.
On
but
Friday
Fridays,
nights.
But Fridays we get takeout.
It's like a TV and a takeout thing. So if you want to come over for TV and takeout, like you're more than welcome to.
Okay, that's what I was confused on. If that was an invite or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's absolutely an invite. You'll know if I'm not inviting you to something.
That's why Jackson yelled at
okay.
him last time.
Oh. All right.
It was a PTA meeting, Lyra.
Okay, I'm gonna go. And I close the door.
Close the door.
And as June's walking away, she just hears inside, like muffled from inside the car. Are we really getting into this again? Like,
I just think you're too hard on the kid. I
And
could
then
have
they
been
drive
just as
off.
bad. Yep. pretty
And
much.
they drive off, June. You
They're adorable.
Can you do a perception check for me? So that would be your wits and composure as you approach your apartment.
Yes, ma'am.
First roll.
You said perception and composure?
Wits and composure. Yeah, that's what makes a perception check.
Okay. So 3. Okay. Copy and paste this again.
We need like a sticky note with it, just so we can always just.
I just have
Yeah, I
it
should put that on
copy.
the channel.
I have it copy pasted in my private server.
Good idea.
Oh,
Yep.
June,
Yes.
baby.
You notice nothing. You just go into your apartment, and are you going to be gathering things up? You still have a little bit of time before Bennett shows up.
I cannot go gambling with June. No, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go inside if I don't see anything
Yeah, no,
unusual.
You're just gonna okay, yeah.
I'll just go to my own place.
Before you had said that you were gonna gather things at your apartment. So is there
Yeah,
anything
I'm
that you want to grab?
I was trying to think if June carried any kind of like weapon. So I guess I'm under like
You have like an old Bowie knife from when you were a soldier.
yeah, no, I'm
mean,
just like trying to think.
I think it depends on the type of soldier that June is, because I mean, like a lot of soldiers do have a
Some kind of
a
gun
pistol.
or
It's
something.
like some kind of pistol at home at the very
Pistol.
least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like some people get like the service pistol that they
So-
keep, but like
Because
If not that, I
of
don't
your-
mind ordering it.
it's okay, because of your background, but also because of your contact that you have,
Mhm.
you would have a Bowie knife, and you would also have A pistol, yes. Let me go get the
That's very
specific-
generous. Thank you. I did not mind doing paperwork in the game and be like, I want to sign up.
It
In
is
America, you
mainly
can just buy one at Walmart. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's that
So
too. Who knows what's happening in our year?
2031. Yeah.
Have we
don't know,
developed
man.
gun safety laws yet?
well,
You need to give us the deep lore. Is America a socialist country in 2031? Is there Medicare for all?
We're gonna get in so much trouble. Yes, I want to live in Uzu's 2030.
Yes, I want to live in Uzi 2031. Good.
like because of that and also other reasons that I can't go into because that's spoilers for Atlantis. But
Fair.
because it's all in the same world.
Are
But
we
yeah,
in
because
Sorry.
because of your contact and your background, you would have a Bowie knife and you would also have a heavy pistol. And
Awesome.
I will
Nice.
and I would say that you probably have 2 clips for that.
Okay.
So I will So let's see here. I will write that also into your equipment on your sheet, and I will include your all the stuff for that. But yeah, besides getting these all kind of together, is there anything else that you want to do before that it shows up?
Take a shower. She's filthy. Oh my god.
Valid. The first thing I wanted to do when I got out of the hospital.
Can you make another perception check? You go to bathe, so that is another wits and composure.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
I need to start saying ma'am and sir so I can get into the habit of that.
Oh.
One.
Okay.
Finally.
Oh, you got one. Nice.
Better.
Look at that.
Cool. So
except for
as
once.
you wash yourself up, already like the hospital has like cleaned off like a lot of the blood and like the stuff and whatnot off of you as they've had taken care of you. However, just because you are June and I don't expect you to be moving around carefully with yourself, because that's just how she's kind of coming off to me. As you wash yourself off and the water kind of runs down like past your stitches and everything on your legs, you do notice like, some, not a lot of bleeding, but just like a little bit from it because you haven't been moving around the most careful with it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little oily.
What? I turn the shower off, which was supposed to be my therapy moment.
Yeah.
And I step out, get the towel, and put my foot on some kind of step stool or whatever and take a look at it when I start peeling the bandage off. What do I see?
Well, you see blood, but like there's like this kind of slick, oily consistency to it. Like, you have experience with blood because everything. You know how it is. Like, yes, it can be slippery, but there's also like a sticky tack to it when it's thin enough on you, and especially since you were just in hot water, it gets that tack to it that ends up coagulating with the heat and everything. But this isn't tacking. There's a sheen to it that's almost a little bit rainbowy, and it's just a little bit slick, but it still smells like blood and is colored like blood.
What the hell? I want to store it. If I have any kind of small little tubies, like, I don't know, if I have
Pill container?
what would you have? Yeah, some kind of container. I'm trying to think what kind of container. I'm thinking like,
Does June take prescription medicines of any kind? Prescription weekly pill like pill organizers are pretty common household items.
okay, yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, you probably have something like you just take a bunch, like probably empty out like a little ibuprofen bottle or something and just like collect some in there.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll definitely just toss out whatever I need.
Yeah.
Or I'll put it in a plastic baggie so I'm not wasting.
You do that. And like, you're all set. And that is when you hear a knock at your door.
Probably like also looking on the phone to see if there's any, search on this particular like incident. If anyone ever had this kind of problem.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming I hear that knocking on.
Yeah, you hear that knocking just as like right as you're looking stuff up.
Mm-hmm. Who is it?
It's me. Glad to hear you're alive. This is Bennett.
She's gonna be a little paranoid. And does this person have a name?
Bennett Wynn?
All right, give me a second. Hold on.
Sure
And she's
thing.
gonna like toss her phone on the bed and like quickly like get dressed. Just basic solid long sleeve wear and pants. And then goes to the door and opens it up.
Yep. You open up and there is Bennett. He's in his usual wear. It seems that he's come here like from work, probably like on lunch break and everything. And like it's him. There's like a branch that's like a little twig branch that's like sticking out from under his what's it?
Overalls?
Yes, the strap of the little suspenders. That's the word I was looking for.
That's the word, yeah. June, being security wise, is like it's only halfway open. She looks at him and you're like, the hell? And then she opens it up completely, like, you weren't followed or anything, right? Yeah.
Say that again?
You weren't followed or anything, right?
He kind of like looks back, like looks around, is like, no. Should I be worried about that? Are you okay? Someone following you?
I'm probably gonna imagine that maybe he can probably see the pistol and bowie knife that I have on a table that I'm getting ready to like wear as a gear on my person. And be like, yeah, I think so. I think someone's following me.
Okay, can I come in?
Yeah.
And he goes in and swiftly just kind of closes your door, and he doesn't really like beat around the bush or anything. He just gets straight to the point, as he's just like, okay, were you kidnapped last night? Because we've been hearing from the police about sending out a search to the force to go look because, well, of course that I hear that it's you that's talking about a bunch of people being kidnapped out there and someone with a hook and red lady. Were you taken last night?
You wouldn't believe me.
Try me.
Yeah, okay. I show him the injury on my leg.
Shit.
A man with a meat hook. It got me good. And before that, something that looked like ink. Large blobs of ink just swimming around. And a lady missing half her head, as large as this building, holding a paintbrush that looked human. And when the tip cracks, blood. And I get paperwork that's from my other pants from the clinic and toss him his way. I want to believe that I was going crazy. No drugs. Maybe it's something else psychological. But I'm having a hard time brushing it off with this fucking injury in my leg. And this does not look normal.
Going to make a roll for him. Lucy looks over this paperwork. Okay. Yeah, he looks over it and he kind of like scrunches up his face at seeing how there's just all negatives with the drugs. Then he like flips through it more and he stops on the page that has all of that data about your blood makeup and everything, the levels of it. And he just like he tilts his head and it's just like, what the?
What?
This. He like brings it over to you and he like points at it. It's just like, the makeup of your blood is all wrong. There's an immense like decrease of actual white or red blood cells is not as high as it should be. And like
what?
He points at another level. This is, and like one of them that he explains, like, this is part of the blood that kind of helps with the scabbing, the coagulating, and everything. It's not.
What does it mean?
I don't know, but I think that we should definitely talk to like the doctor there about this. Because this is wrong. Or doesn't kind of like things
June sits down and she's just like, one shit after another. Come on.
okay.
Come on.
He sits down by you, he's like, hey, we can get this figured out. Every problem has a solution. You just got to work towards it. You're here, you're alive. That's good. You can keep up with it. If you don't want to send this to the doctor, we can send it to someone else. Think
Who?
our mutual friend Wolf might be able to help us. They have some expertise in medical field.
Take a picture of it on your phone. Save it.
All right. And as he goes and takes a picture, the camera will pan over to Lyra and Bill now, as they have made their way back home.
Okay, so what are we thinking tonight? Where are we gonna order from? What are we feeling?
Anything but pizza?
Yeah, I'm not feeling pizza. Obviously, it's still, a few hours away before dinner, but, I feel like...
Isn't there, like, some Indian restaurant opening up?
I think, you know what? I could really go for some buttered chicken tonight. I would actually I think we can, we'll call it Indian. Why not? So, hey, dinner's figured out. Check that off the list. So now we have one less thing to worry about for the next several hours.
Are we still in the car or are we at the house?
I think we're walking up to the front door.
Yeah.
I think first of all, let's if you want to take a look around your room, go ahead, do so. I'm gonna call Karthus, and I'm just gonna.
I could get a hold of them earlier. Maybe you can.
I'm gonna try, and if not, it's down the road, so I can always just pop over there in a bit. But yeah, take a look around your room, and let's see. Is there anything I'm forgetting? We want to go to the library probably first thing tomorrow, so just make sure we're going to bed pretty early. Yeah, all right, cool. And hey, if you talk to any of your friends, maybe to try to subtly ask them if they've had trouble sleeping lately, because June was talking about that. So don't lead. Yeah,
That's what I was gonna do with Jackson.
Okay, so I'm gonna okay, cool. Don't
I get so much personal satisfaction out of seeing Bill die inside every time this boy's name is said.
Okay, sure, all right, go to your room. And Bill's gonna once she's upstairs, he's gonna take out his phone and he's gonna try to call Karthus.
Okay, I will address Lyra first.
Cool.
So Lyra,
what
are you doing?
She's gonna go up to her room, but she probably hesitates at the door for a solid 5 minutes before to gain the strength and the courage to do it. She's gonna take out the cold iron dagger. Not in any threatening way. This is a 19-year-old who's never had a weapon in her fucking life. So there is nothing threatening about this. But it makes her feel safer-ish. So she'll open the door and try to see if the footsteps are still by her bed.
Yep, they're still there. They have not been cleaned up.
And the mirror is cracked, right?
Yes. Something that you did not notice before because you had not looked around your room at the time for such a thing.
The mirror at the mill was also cracked, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Cracked and broken.
I want to yell down at Bill. I imagine this is halfway through your conversation. Ask them if the mirror in their living room is broken. That's gonna be...
Okay, so...
Other than
Bill.
that, I'd just be taking another cursory look around my room. But if there's nothing worth discovering, then,
Yeah. Okay, who was the last person to try to call people? Who was the one that tried to call Quinn last time? That was Lyra. Lyra, you had tried to call Quinn. You could not connect. Bill, you call Karthus. It rings. And it rings. And it rings. And then it's answered. You lose your phone? This is not the voice that you wanted to hear. This is someone that Lyra was planning on calling as you hear Jackson answer the phone.
Hey there, Mr. Klain. Where's Karthus? Why do you have his phone?
I don't know who Karthus is, but I don't know. This is just some fucking phone that's out here in the woods.
Okay, language. All right.
You can't tell me how to fucking talk, dude.
You found this phone out in the woods. What are you just going for a hike and you found a phone lying around?
I was walking around here and then I started to hear a phone ring.
Okay.
No one's out here.
Can you describe the phone you're holding to me, Jackson?
It's a phone, and
You are. I stop and go. You are born. I mute myself and go. You are the worst generation. And I just like I go back to unmute. And then this is probably when I hear Lyra shout, "As if the mirror's cracked!" And I just go. And then I shout back. I mute. It's not Karthus. And I go back on the phone.
Who is it?
he has described the phone after that friggin' smart ass remark, and it is what Karthus's phone looks like, except that it's cracked.
Can I come downstairs when he tells me that it's not Karthus?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to tell you right now that immediately by Bill's body language, you know he's talking to Jackson.
I want
his foot is just tapping like a rabbit.
I don't know if Bill will do this, but if I notice this, I just say, "Hand me the phone."
Hey, I look at her and like,
please
hold. And I hand the phone over to Lyra.
Yeah, I immediately unmute it and go, "Hey, Jackson, sorry, we're trying to reach a friend, and I think you found his phone in the woods. Would you mind holding on to it? I grab it from you. I don't know, $5 for it or something."
Yeah, whatever. I guess.
Thanks.
What's he saying?
He'll hold on to the phone.
I would like him not to.
I just hold my finger up at him. Hey, you haven't noticed anything weird out in the woods, have you? Since the break-in yesterday, shit's just been weird around here. Also, for Bill, Lyra takes on an entirely different demeanor than what he's used to.
The only weird thing that I've noticed around here is just a girl with dyed hair going around.
Red hair?
No, I was trying to make a joke
fuck
about
off.
you.
Oh, fuck off.
Lyra, language.
Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna be out at the mill later today. Can I grab the phone from you there?
For $20 you can.
You're the worst. I already left you $1 out there for that vowel. Expect an answer on that. And then I'm going to hang up.
The last thing you hear is just like $1.
Well, I'm especially satisfied with the confusion I have done with this man. Sorry, you have to talk to him a very specific way to get anywhere with him. Learn that having to work with him in projects at school.
$1? Are you playing Wheel of Fortune or something with him in the woods? Like for a vowel?
I told him he needed to learn better words to graffiti, so he left me a hangman game.
Honestly, props to him for that one. That's good.
Yeah, no, he's not that bad. You just see the worst in him. I'm sorry, but you see him from a teacher's perspective, not a kid's perspective.
I do not see him from a teacher's perspective. I see him from the right perspective, which is the one of being an adult who is looking at Bill walks over and like puts a quarter in the swear jar. A shithead, Lyra.
Well, I'm gonna have to go meet him to get the phone back.
Yeah. I'm gonna try calling Natalie now, I guess, because Karthus' phone is missing.
I'm gonna run out and try to get the phone.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
And I will take
Lyra
$20
says
out of my money.
Just as Bill makes a call and it does not connect.
Gonna dial Claire.
Okay. you know Claire, and it rings.
Okay.
Make your roll.
Progress, Galderson.
So as like you call it, rings, and then like it's answered by Claire very like energetically. Is just it's really funny. Cami just messaged me, I'm here. It's like, yes, you are Claire. And she's just like, hey, Mr. G, what's up?
Oh, Mr. G, I like that one. That's new. Okay. Hey, Claire. Hey, just checking in. You happen to your folks around at the moment?
No, I'm not in town.
Oh, I heard you. Wait, did I hear you? Did you leave? When did you leave?
Oh, I left like a couple months ago, last time that I visited. I've been traveling around.
You haven't been in town for a couple months?
No.
I am run towards like I run after Lyra, but before she can get too far, like knock on the window to like catch her attention, like wave, like as she's like leaving. I'm like, come back inside. And I
what's going on?
I say, hey Claire, hold on one second. Beep. You went over to Claire's yesterday.
Yeah.
Right? You saw Claire.
No.
Oh.
Claire went to college.
Oh God, it's getting to me. I thought you saw Claire, and she was like,
I went to Claire's house because Claire's parents got me away from my dad, so they're like by proxy my also parents.
Galderson, you're losing it. All right, I go back on the line. Before I go, I'm like, oh, you're fine. Okay, I'm just panicking. I go back in line. Hey, Claire, sorry about that.
I just wave my phone at you as I leave.
Bill gives like a, and I say, oh no, don't worry, sir. Well,
everything okay?
Things are had a break in at the house. Not sure if Lyra told you about that. No, it's nothing to worry about. We had the cop dealing with it. Just there's a weird vibe going around at the moment. Anyway, I just called because I was hoping to get in touch with your parents and they weren't answering, so I wasn't sure if you were like home for fall break yet. I look at the calendar just to like.
Oh no, I haven't actually heard from them yet. It's actually a little bit weird. Usually I get like a good night text from them. But I didn't get anything last night.
Oh, they were pretty busy and concerned after the whole break-in thing, so it could have been they got real preoccupied.
Oh, I bet my mom got real protective, huh?
Say, Claire. I glance out and like see Lyra on the street. And I go, say, Claire, you don't happen to know anything about like fairies or mirrors or anything?
Well, I mean, my mom would always tell me stories about fairies and stuff, and like, I mean, mirrors are nice. Okay. I work with them a lot.
Hey, yeah, you do. All right, good to talk to you, Claire. I'll go pester your parents. Remind them to send their lovely daughter a good night text tonight.
Okay.
All righty. Bye. Click. Oh shit.
Oh, Bill.
You cut her right off as she was be like, but yep.
I'm going to my car and I'm driving over to the Carthus's house. I'm going over there.
Okay.
Going over there right now.
You drive over there, Bill, and the front door is wide open.
Immediately call Lyra.
She picks up. Sorry, Shelby's dying a little. Essential oils, guys. They're hard on your throat. Okay, sorry. Lyra will pick up. Sorry. I was walking through a cloud of dust. What is it? Yeah,
are you
Claire's
vaping again, Lyra? Are you vaping again?
Essential oils.
I don't care how essential the oils are. You gotta listen. Like
the doctor said that it can help my lungs.
Pause. Lyra, I don't have a problem with you doing it. I have a problem with you doing it the wrong way. Make sure you're inhaling the right way when you do that. God, popcorn lung is no joke. Anyway, look.
Yeah, Claire's still
Anyway.
at college. What's wrong?
Her parents are I'm at their house right now and the door's open. Don't
No.
stop what you're doing. Don't stop what you're doing right now. I think going out to get that phone from Jackson is a good thing. I don't want to waste time.
I'll get him to show me where it was too.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
I
go
can
take.
look around then, see if we can find anything.
I'm gonna take a quick look inside. I'm gonna be careful. I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I'm gonna call the police here in a minute. If it looks like their place was broken into. All right. So
check the mirror in the living room. There should be a mirror amongst all their knickknacks. It'll be at the far side by the couch. Couch might be turned over because that thing threw it away when it got me. Check the
okay.
Check the mirror.
Yeah. No. I'll do that. Just text me if you need anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Bill's gonna.
Lyra's also gonna.
Go. Oh.
Lyra's quickly going to send a group text so that June can be kept in the loop. That Karthus and Karthus and Natalie's house are seems like it was also broken into. Bill is looking at it, gonna call the cops.
Is June's first response who are Karthus and Natalie? Question mark. Because we haven't explained that to her yet.
I mean, okay, that's me. But if we haven't explained it, I'll say our friends blood of blood. They seem to know what's going on. They had weird fae charms that were protecting them. That was the house I got abducted from. All that detailing, just so that we all are on the same page.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Bill's gonna oh, come on. Limber up, Gelderson. Just do a little bit of quick cardio outside the front door, just in case he needs to sprint or anything. And then he's gonna walk up to the front house and just be walk up to the front door and go, "Hello, Mortimer Quinns."
It is just
Hello.
quiet.
Okay. I double back to my car. I grab a hockey stick. Just grab that. Push open the door the rest of the way. I'm gonna look inside past the front door.
You look inside. The place is completely wrecked. Everything in the living room is just thrown around, broken. Even you can see through the doorway that leads from the living room into the kitchen, and you can see that this just mess of chaos even continues in there, as there are objects and utensils thrown about, even from the stairs that you can see not too far away from the front door leading up. You can see clothes that are thrown and limp all over the staircase and everything. As this house is wrecked and there is no one to be found except for you making direct eye contact with yourself with a long mirror that has a crack in it. And we're going to go on break.
Oh.
All right, everybody.
So yeah, we'll see you. Be back.
All right, we have audio again. We're good.
Okay, and we are back. Hello. Time for more Dream Chasers. As yeah, I'm gonna do just a little bit more with Bill.
Oh boy.
So are you going to be looking around the house anymore, or
first thing Bill's gonna do is call the police and just tell them, hey, there was a break-in at this address. I'm there, just so cops know. And then as soon as the dispatcher will tell me we'll be there in X amount of minutes, just stay calm or whatever. I'm all right, cool. I have 15 minutes to look around the place.
okay. Okay.
And do a sweep of, I'm not trying to like loot their place and find like where their secret files are.
Yeah.
Bill's immediate concern is like, I'm going to see if there's anything pertinent lying around, but I'm not going to go digging through Karthus's stuff until maybe later. We'll see.
Okay.
And actually, I'm actually going to go to the mirror first, because I remember looking at the mirror, because Karthus was looking at the mirror and not noticing anything strange. But now with Bill's frame of reference of strange, I'm going to go look in that mirror like, why was Karthus looking in the mirror at my house? What did he see in there that I didn't?
So, okay. Can you please do me your intelligence and investigation?
Intelligence and investigation. Why do I do things Bill is not great at? He's smart, but I have no points in investigation, which means I roll a singular die.
Bill needs
I'm going to
take
spend
Lyra
a
around with him
willpower.
more.
I'm going to spend a willpower point.
Okay, so that will become 4d10.
4d10. Better than nothing. Okay. Here we go. 4. Oh, that's why. Hold on. Chat wasn't taking my commands. There we go. 4d10.
Oh,
Good on you, Bill. 3 successes.
yes. 3 successes. Nice. So, as you look into this mirror, you look at it and, like, you see just that big old crack that just, like, goes down it. And for a second, you're very unsettled because the pattern of the crack is extremely similar to how Lyra's mirror is broken.
Okay.
But then, even more disturbingly, as you are looking at the mirror, you see something that you are not able to see from the outside. Through the mirror, you see tracks of mud, handprints, and footprints all over the walls. But they're not the same size as the big, large feet that were left in Lyra's room. These are small, and they are just climbing up the walls.
Is this like a big mirror or like a smaller mirror?
This is like a big mirror. This is like a tall mirror.
Is there like a small, possibly hand-holdable mirror anywhere nearby?
There is
Like a little like wall frame mirror or something, like
Mm-hmm.
that people would like usually check their hair in or something, like when they're like leaving the house, or
Not down here, but
okay.
you would assume that there might be one up in a bathroom.
I figure I have time before the police show up. I'll just make a quick jog up to the nearest bathroom and see if there's like a hand mirror or something in there.
Yeah. So yeah, you can definitely go and get that. And even more weird to you, as you go upstairs to like get this mirror, you start to see like rings of dead mushrooms that are just growing from the floor. You cautiously swipe a mirror from the bathroom, and you are able to see so many more mud tracks around.
Oh, I can see them in the reflection. Good.
Yep.
I'm specifically taking that mirror and I'm just gonna like tuck it into like my just away somewhere and just like actually I'll use it to specifically like look around the house a little bit just with the mirror just to see if I can discern the mobility and am I going to assume that all tracks lead back to the mirror in the main mirror with a crack in it eventually, like nothing leaves the house?
Do a wits and survival roll.
Yeah, it's a die. What, Bill? You don't know these things. That's an 8. So hey, it's 1 success.
Hey, that's actually really good because
Oh,
here's the thing. On luck dice, if you get even a success, like it is considered like a critical in my games personally.
nice.
So yeah, like if you got a 10, that would be like, oh shit, really big. Like, but yeah, no,
Detective
you gotta
Bill, yeah.
So yeah, with that, you are able to look around here. And let me just
Oh, I don't like that the music's changing.
You see all of these muddy tracks everywhere. In the rings of the dead mushrooms, you see a corpse of a creature that you've never seen before. Its skin is made out of mud and it looks like almost like a tiny, very small person, but the arms are just incredibly elongated like tent poles. Meanwhile, their legs are stubby and small. And they seem to have been shot through. And then you see this in every single dead mushroom circle in this house.
Corpses. All these things are corpses of them.
And you follow the tracks. They come from the mirror, but they also come from and to outside, where it goes towards the forest. And we're going to go to June.
Wait, I want to know more.
In a little bit. As June,
yes,
you were with Bennett.
Mm-hmm.
And you have texted your contact, Wolf. And Wolf is one that is always very quick in their responses, as they respond back saying that they're on it. They're going to look over this blood work, but it will take them some time. They should have an answer to you by tomorrow morning.
Hey, Bennett, can you take a picture of this as well? And I show him my injury and send it to Wolf.
Yeah, sure. He takes a picture of it, and as he's like typing up like a text to like send it off to Wolf, that is when you get the group text message that talks about the household of friends to Lyra and Bill getting broken into. Place is a mess. They're calling police, and that they are not there.
Shit.
What's up?
Some acquaintances I just met. I think they're in trouble. I gotta go.
In trouble? What kind of trouble? Do you need help?
Honestly, I'm hoping the normal kind of trouble.
Okay.
Let me ask you, Bennett. How has sleep been for you?
Sleep for me has been fine, but not for me, but others at the station has been having problems. Are you having problems?
I gesture to my leg.
Well,
Yeah.
that's nightmare.
And then I gesture at the paper. Yeah.
Nightmare.
I got problems. And that's another one. feel like I'm going crazy.
Okay. How about you just stay here and we just have the police go out and help?
Mm-mm. No. No. I'm going. I'm going. I gotta be there.
He looks at you. He kind of wonders and like thinks for a moment. And he looks back to you. I want to help you. Do you know how I can help?
I don't know. If it's a situation that you're not even involved in,
I can tell you for sure that I am not involved in whatever shit is causing all of this.
then I want to spare you from that. You don't want to get involved in this. At least not more than I already got you involved in. From the things I told you and whatever else.
Make a presence and persuasion roll.
Okay.
Which you have no persuasion, so that'll be a luck die.
I got 2 in presence.
Yep, but since you have nothing in persuasion, that makes it a penalty of 1.
Got it.
Yeah, so it'll be a luck die unless you spend willpower to make it 4d10.
I want to see what happens.
Oh boy, okay.
All right, let's go with luck.
Oh shit. Okay. He listens to you. And he says, all right, clearly you've been through some shit. You know this a bit more personally. However, I'm not going to be letting you deal with this alone. People always need base. They always need base work. So what can I do at base to help you? What can I do here to help you while you go there?
If I really, really need help and I can't handle it, I'll text you. How's that?
All right.
I don't want to fail again. I don't want to fail other people again. When I text you, it's because there's someone I can't save myself.
He goes up to you and he puts a hand on your shoulder. You're strong. I took you on because I know you can help people. So go help some people. And I want you to make a wits and composure.
Okay.
Roll really quick.
Okay. 2, 3. Mm-mm. 2.
Okay. No, he just says that. And gives you a little squeeze on your shoulder. But then he lets go, steps away.
Go home and rest.
All right. I'll have my phone on the highest volume. It'll be there at any moment.
Hey, Bennett.
Yeah.
That story I told you earlier. How crazy do I sound?
You sound pretty crazy. But
Yeah.
I'm seeing a crazy wound and crazy blood results. So there's obviously something.
There's something, all right. All right, man. Drive safe.
You will. And
And yeah, I'm gonna get my weapons together and I don't even know where they are, do I?
you know the area that Bill and Lyra live in because they had told you that. And so you can only assume that it is in that area because they are friends and like neighbors.
You're also in a group text. So
I will put it in the group text and be like, where are you? Address now.
Bill does not answer at first because he is probably preoccupied to
Lyra
realize the text
will
at first.
ill-advisedly against Bill text and walk at the same time. And text Bill's address, but say she is not home. Bill is at the Mortimer's.
Okay.
Where was the break-in again? It was at which location?
It was at Mortimer Quinn.
Mortimer Quinn.
Mortimer.
Mortimer Quinn's household. The Mortimer Quinn house.
I will say, for simplicity's sake, I'd probably have texted you that address too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know where to go.
Okay. Yeah, so that's where.
Okay.
Or I'll just text like a very general thing like,
yeah.
Where do you want me to meet you? And I'll go.
Okay.
I will give it 5 minutes for Bill to respond, and if he doesn't, I'll just say our apartment or our house.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bill will just say police on the way, busy at busy ATM dot. And then I'll let Lyra handle the rest of the texting.
Yeah, I'll text you. Probably meet us at our house. We'll be meeting there, and I'm gonna say retroactively, maybe me and Bill were like, meet back in an hour, 2 hours, something like that. Just so we have a timeline that we can work with, because given everything that's gone on, I'm pretty sure I would have been given a time limit to come home, otherwise he's coming looking. So I'll be like, meet us there in an hour and a half.
Roger.
So June gets her stuff already. You start to head out there, and then we will go to Lyra.
I was out chasing boys in the woods. She's busy right now.
Yeah, you're chasing boys in the woods.
I'm being a teenager. Trying to forget all this bullshit.
You head on over to the mill, and let's see here.
Sorry, you had to make so many tokens for us.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm just thinking about like the time that it would be right now, because Bennett was there when it would be considered 2, and I would say that probably an hour has passed all right now. So right now it's just about 3. So it's still light outside, but you know that it will soon be getting dark because it is in the like autumn times and whatnot, and that's when stuff starts to get a little bit darker towards the night. Not as soon as 5 o'clock though, so you're fine.
We're not on that scary side of the world.
Yeah, we're not there yet. So
not far enough north.
You are heading towards the mill, and
I am.
Yes, you are
Getting this phone back from this delinquent. Getting my fucking vowel.
You head there, and you can already smell just the smoke, like from him as you've made it to the mill, and there's just like a stamped out like cigarette nearby. Do you want to do anything before you approach him, like inside the mill? Do you want to?
Is he doing anything specifically, or does he seem to just be standing around waiting?
He's standing around waiting.
Okay, no, if he's not doing anything for me to eavesdrop on, I'm just walking in.
Okay. So you just walk in. You do see that he is specifically waiting by the hangman game that he has for you, to where he has given you the letter E, which in the first word, it is the second letter, and in the second word, it is the last letter. I'll have to like draw out like a little like hangman thing for you later so that you can actually have a reference.
How many letters are in each word?
So the first word has 4 letters, and the second letter has 5 letters.
And there's an E in both of them. I'll get like the
Yes.
exact thing when we are actually,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll address the game in a minute. I'm gonna go take out the 20.
Okay. He's like,
The phone.
and he holds up the phone. It is Karth's phone for sure, but it has a little crack in it.
Please tell me it was cracked when you found it.
It was already cracked when I found it.
Gonna have to believe you on that one. And she'll grin
Yes,
at that.
you are.
She's gonna grin at that and show that she's joking. But she'll
Yeah.
kind of.
He has a little like crooked like half smile, like a little bit, but
So,
you do a little pass off.
where did you find it?
So
We're trying to find them right now, so that's why I need to know.
I found it a little ways in the woods over there, which I can take you to if you want.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. But
Or do you want to guess a letter of our game?
I was just about to get to that.
I brought spray. He like freaking like from his bag brings out like a spray paint like bottle. Just click click.
This kid sucks.
Bill in the
I hate him.
distance. Bill in the distance. No, Lyra's like, yeah, sure, why not? I can only throw one out though, and we're in a bit of a rush. Okay, so you said that the second letter in the first word is E.
Mm-hmm.
And the last letter in the second word is E?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna start throwing out really common consonants. M.
He draws the head.
Oh, wow. I'd love to keep
That'll work
guessing.
next
but-
time.
Yeah, you're not getting another $1 out of me anytime soon. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
You just got 20. That's enough for whatever. Cigarettes, spray paint.
Yeah, that's fair enough. All right. And just kind of like stretches, puts his spray can away.
When he
And
does, can I take a quick look around for the broken mirror that I know is in here?
You can do a wits and investigation.
Wits in investigation, you say. So that is a 3 plus... Where's my investigation stat? 3 plus 3. So 6? 6 in total.
My dice is gone. Oh wait, there it is.
Oh no, dice. Come back. Come back,
I
dice.
get with my foot like Tarzan.
2 successes.
2 successes.
2 success.
So with 2 successes, you look around and you still find the broken mirror. And you also find those big footprints again. However, there's something new that's around here, which are very big paw prints. They look like a dog, wolf, cat,
Hey, Jackson. Was this here yesterday?
He's like, kind of lit up another cigarette and like kind of blows out a little bit. Like as he looked and like, what?
Footprints.
I didn't notice shit. What is there something here? And he kind of like goes over and looks. Oh shit.
I don't want to freak you out, but this looks exactly like the footprints that were in my room yesterday and why I had to call the cops.
What?
Remember yesterday I said that my house had been broken into?
Yeah, but you didn't say jack shit about footprints in your room.
Well, you know, I was kind of in shock.
Okay. That's
Fucking scary.
Yeah, I was gonna say fucking creepy, and he kind of like squints, and let me make a roll for him.
Oh my god, how many
Just
tens
stop
did this
rolling
boy-
tens!
How many tens did
Jesus
this
Christ!
boy roll?
You kept rolling tens. It's like, stop it. And he's just like, that's fucking. That's like, like a wolf, but like a lot bigger than a wolf. And he kind of like straightens up now, a little bit unsettled. Is like, yeah, how about we just go now?
Just 1 second. And I start taking pictures with my phone. Just because I think I might want to tell the cops about this. This looks exactly like what was in my room. Not paw prints that fucking knows what those are. But the footprints were right next to my bed yesterday. And that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm. He stands closer to you, and he's like looking around as like you're like taking the pictures.
Yeah, I clearly look a little unsettled by all this, but it's like she's trying to laugh at her, like much like I'm doing. She's laughing off of her immense unsettlement.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm trying to say. She's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But as soon as she's done, she's gonna be like, okay, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You wouldn't mind still showing me where you found the phone?
Sure.
Maybe he dropped something else there. He's gonna need it when we find him.
I mean, do you really want to go see where I found a fucking phone when there's that shit right there? Okay, let's just be fucking.
They're missing, and this could be important. We don't know. I know it's a lot. Everything's a lot. It's crazy. I know.
Can you do a presence and persuasion for me, please?
Sure. My presence is 3. My persuasion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I dump a willpower into this, please?
Yeah, go for it. Make it a 9.
Yeah, let's do it. Might as well. Almost the end of the day. Well, that's 4 successes and 1's a 10, so 1 sec.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 4 successes.
Okay, so close. 4 successes. Okay, 4, yeah. So with that, he just like looks at you, and he's just like looks away as he just takes a really long drag and just like, all right.
Same energy, my dude.
And he kind of like holds out like the cigarette towards you. It's just like as an offer.
Fuck it.
And like you take it, and he goes to escort you to the area as he just brings up like a bit jokingly to also kind of like distract. It's just like, so it sounds like your dad still hates me.
He's not my dad. He's not. He is a.
he just snorts as like you guys walk, and we will go to Bill.
Bill Galderson's radar is going off like
Smoking is bad.
my daughter is being corrupted. Sorry, Bill.
Unbelievable.
So Bill,
Oh, it's a little dog. It's a dipper dog. I'm
It's a
sorry, I
dipper
got
dog.
the show. Oh, dipper.
anyways, yes, Bill. Sorry.
Go break.
Okay, so okay. I see these mud things. The mushrooms, the creature, the corpses in the mirror. Okay, I'm putting together some stuff. I'm vocalizing this out loud just because this is kind of where Bill's going. It's like, okay, these things are probably Fae, mostly because mushroom circles, probably Fae. So that's where my brain goes. And I'm assuming that because I saw Karthus with a gun earlier, that they shot the shit out of these things as they were attacking their house. But then they got dragged off to the woods. It looks like they attacked, they put up a fight, and then these things. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna text Lyra first and just ask her for an update on if she got Karthus's phone. And while I'm waiting for her. Oh god, it's probably, I don't know. I'll just put it out there in the ether so she replies whenever she gets it in the timeline.
You would get this while you were still with Jackson at the graffiti mill.
Yeah, I would. I just text back. Got it. Going to see where the phone was dropped. Found the footprints. Found the footprints in the mill, and then I'll throw the footprints in the group chat.
Do I see any bullet holes in the real world or just in the mirror world?
The only bullet holes you see are in the corpses themselves, but not
corpses.
in the house.
Okay. Nothing. Wow, Karthus is a good shot. Okay. I feel like Bill's gonna just, at this point, be by the front door, not too deep in the house, and just wait for the police to show up. Because, he's gonna do his...
Hey guys, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but we just got raided by the GR crew, so thank you guys! Thank you for the raid!
Oh, thank you for the raid!
Love you! Thank you!
Welcome.
Yeah, doggo!
Thank you for the raid!
Doggo!
Dipper
Doggo!
Dog. Just so then you know, we're not playing a Vikings game as Twitch says, because we're not able to change the title. We are playing a World of Darkness game where some spooky Fae bullshit and stuff is going on.
Yeah, Fae bullshit and fucking deed. There's fucking fairy rings everywhere.
Hate it.
But yeah,
okay,
you wait for the police, and yeah, it is friggin' the sheriff, Sheriff Marks that shows up again, as he's just like, Bill.
Hey, Sheriff Marks.
Hey.
I was stopping by. I wanted to talk to Karthus since he helped out with my break-in yesterday, and I saw that he wasn't answering his phone and his door was wide open, and I took a look inside, and the place has been flipped to shit. Oh, pardon my language.
Presence and socialize.
Oh, sorry?
Presence and socialize.
Oh, okay.
Because he's fighting you like at the second house that's been broken into with all this
Presence
shit.
and socialize. I'm sorry, Yuzu, but that's
I know, it's a
9
good
dice.
roll. Yeah, I know. Give it to me.
Because I get it's a +1 die bonus for my
Free
specialty
friendly.
of being for friendly.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'm going to, hey, chat, I'm going to actually eat my shorts if I don't roll a single goddamn success from this. Here we go.
Well, now you've committed.
It's 2 successes.
Okay, so
so close.
no eating of shorts will be had.
No eating of shorts.
Unfortunately.
I'll chew a sock after the game.
You got successes, one for each leg. Okay.
One for each leg.
You
And
chew a sock, put it on Twitter.
wait, I'm just double checking something. I'm double checking something really quickly, just because I remember.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that doesn't count for this. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's 2 successes.
Okay, that's yep. All right, so like, yeah, he's just like, huh, man, ugh, this is some bad luck here in this neighborhood. I swear.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that we might need to put together a neighborhood watch association for this street.
Yeah, I mean, after this is the third one in just 2 days.
Wait, Sheriff Mark's the third one?
Yeah,
Who was
the
the first?
Clanes down the street. Their house got broken into last night.
That's interesting.
Jackson, you
Okay.
didn't tell me.
I didn't hear about that, but I'm glad they're okay. I assume they're okay.
Oh yeah, they're fine. No one was hurt.
Okay, well, yeah, no, I mean, I was just holding down the fort until you got here, Sheriff Marks. I mean, I'm trying to get a hold of Natalie or Carthus, and just, you know, hasn't happened yet. Their daughter, I called her, hasn't heard from them since I think 2 nights ago, because I think she said that she didn't hear from them last night. Just
He's like takes out a notepad and like starts writing. Just
yeah,
so you're trying to get a hold of them, can't.
yeah.
Daughter. When was the last time that you saw them?
Yesterday, around after we left my house, after we looked around after I came over. I went to go find Lyra and left him and Natalie out by their house, and that's the last I saw them.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to check out the house, investigate it, and probably also ask some of the neighbors, see if they notice anything with that timeline.
Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah, thank you, Sheriff. Just
yeah.
God, I hope they're all right.
Yeah, but thanks for holding down the fort. Stay safe. You can head back home now.
3 break-ins in just as many nights. Yep. Come by Danny Daisy's. You're getting like a free crawler.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna walk away from the house, and once I'm like back over by the car, I get in the front seat and I like look at my text. I assume by now I will have received a response from Lyra.
Yes.
And I text her. I don't text the group chat. Yeah, I don't text the group chat. I text Lyra. I say, "Did you know the Clanes' home was broken into?" Question mark.
You text her that.
Is Jackson still with me when I get that text?
You don't get that text. Fuck. Anyways, so June, you've shown up at Lyra and Bill's house now. And you see just down the street that there are police officers, like about 2 cars or so that are in front of one house, and they are investigating it. And you can see one officer that is knocking on a different neighbor's house and like asking some questions of them.
June's gonna jog over there. Hey, to the cops.
Oh,
is Bill still out front?
I'd say that yeah.
I do a polite 2-horn honk, and I see June come running up.
You see Bill.
I'll go walk towards Bill.
Okay.
Stopping him for my jog.
I roll down the window and go, "How are you now?"
Been better. What about you?
Oh, not so bad. I am waiting to hear back from Lyra. Friends, ones we mentioned to you, house got broken into. Yeah, get in the car. We need to talk. Not drive. We just need to talk, and it looks like less suspicious if we're rubbernecking out the window here.
open the door and get in. Catch me up.
Hey,
What's going on?
Yeah, before the cops got there, I, took a look around, and I'm starting to suspect that, so mirrors, right? Mirrors are somehow important here. I think that these, God, I sound crazy just bringing this up. I think whatever things that we are like dealing with, like with what Lyra saw, they come through mirrors, like a mirror, like a dimension. Anyway, point being, I looked around mirrors, and in the reflection of a mirror in their household, not in my actual perception, I saw things in the mirror that weren't in the real world. I stole this from their household. I held up like a little hand mirror. Sure enough, it works in pretty much all mirrors, I noticed. And anyway, that's not the weirdest part. There's these little circles of dead mushrooms all throughout the house, and I was like, well, that's weird. All right, it seems like a fungus problem. But when I looked at them in the mirrors, they had corpses in them. Not like human corpses. No, they're not like human. No, it was little mud people. And looks like they got shot pretty dead on. So looks like I would assume our friend Karthus or his wife. I don't really know much about Natalie either, but they may put up a hell of a fight. But I think they may have gotten taken out towards. I saw signs that they went towards the woods, and that's where Lyra, or rather Jackson, found Karthus's phone. So it seems like these people, these mutual associates of Lyra and myself, who seem to know about what's happening to us, may have been taken or at least attacked by what I'm assuming to be Fae. Because you see, June, in popular Fae mythology, fairy circles are actually a very common occurrence throughout Ireland and Scotland. And he rambles for a minute, but then he's like, wait, no, sorry. Circles of mushrooms, circles of algae, just circles of naturally occurring things out in the wilds are called fairy circles. So I'm just assuming that the presence of these corpses and these mushrooms is a sign that these things might be Fae.
Does it mean anything, the circles?
I don't know. I thought that this was myths up until 24 hours ago. For the time being, I think it means that they died there and those sprouted up. I don't know. We're going to have a dedicated research day. I'm not an expert.
The people.
Well, I last saw them from the loose timeline I'm putting together. I think they went missing last night on account of two important factors. One, I last saw them before I drove off to the woods that night, where I met up with Lyra and then later you, and as well as the Mara. And number two, their daughter, Claire, great girl. She's off at college, actually. She's so smart. Sorry. She usually gets good night texts from them, and I talked to her earlier, and she did not get a good night text from them last night. So I am assuming that they got taken sometime between when I left to go find Lyra and now. Yeah.
My money. You got a picture of them?
Oh, I think Lyra has Claire friended on Facebook, so I mean, probably can find something there. Or sorry, Meta. It's 2031.
Meta fell through and doesn't exist
anymore.
It
absolutely fell. No, it doesn't exist anymore. It came back later now. No, so yeah, I think there might be a picture. I mean, not I don't have pictures of them, but maybe
okay,
Lyra's
we don't got pictures.
Claire.
Got it.
Yeah,
got it.
I have a roundabout way of getting to where I'm trying to go, and when I'm stressed.
I'm picking that up. I'm picking that up, man.
Mm.
Deep breath. And out.
As you do that breathing exercise, we will go to Lyra.
That's hilarious. Build Life really is just a Disney Channel movie, and I'm kind of okay with it.
It is.
Yeah. As Lyra,
This is like if the decom, the luck of the Irish was just really fucked up.
While he's taking deep breaths, I want to say that June is getting really concerned with the mirrors now that's in the car. Like,
Break every mirror.
She wants to break it in the car. I'll bring it
Oh
up.
no.
If I start driving on a dark country road and a hand comes through one of my mirrors, I'm gonna punch Uzu's camera out. Like, I'm gonna just.
Hey, but for now,
Ah.
we're with Lyra, who is walking through the forest with Jackson.
Hey. Oh yeah, fucking Bill's worst nightmare right here.
As you go through the forest, make a wits and composure check, so your perception check.
Okay, oakley dokley, so that is 6, and I think I want to add willpower.
Okay.
So it will be a 9, because I need to see things. Important.
Yeah.
Oh my god, only 2 successes. Jesus. But 1's a 10, so...
1's a 10.
So many dice. 2
Oh,
successes.
so close.
And 7,
Okay,
man.
so 2 successes. 2 successes. You can see some of the footprints going through the woods. Again, you kind of see these large wolf leg prints as well. So he's just walking. But they don't look new, at least.
Mm-hmm. Where do I approximately know where I was when I was broken out of the sack?
Well, you were close to where that little cabin is, and this would be like actually kind of in the in-between area of it. So let me bring you back to the map and show
Yeah,
you.
because it would be
Like, yeah, right there.
Hey,
As
do you know about that old cabin out that way?
old cabin.
There's a cabin out that way.
I haven't been too far that way yet, so no, I haven't seen anything.
This might be a weird question, and I know that a lot of my questions have been weird. Don't need your sass on that one.
He has like a little smirk as he just like has a cigarette.
Yeah, I know. Have you or anyone you know been having trouble sleeping?
Yeah,
More trouble than usual?
I mean, I haven't had good sleep in like years though, so that's not really anything new for me, but parents have been having a hard time.
Have you been having any weird dreams lately?
Nothing really out of the ordinary for me, no.
Sorry, I know this is crazy. Shit last night's got me real shaken up. Shit's going crazy here. Fucking
Well,
firefighter came out of the woods last night with like a hole in her leg. Bill's freaking out. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Okay. Now they've gone missing?
This town's always been shit.
Didn't used to be this bad.
No, you're probably living on the nice side of it.
Now I am. I don't know if you know, I was sleeping on benches when we were in high school. Not very nice to
I know.
assume things, you know.
He goes a little quiet. But soon he ends up stopping and just is like, found it here. And he shows you a place where there is a ring of mushrooms.
Was it in the ring of mushroom?
Yeah.
That's fucking creepy. And I'm gonna take some pictures.
You take some pictures, and your phone kind of glitches a little bit. The screen acts a bit funny. And that's when you finally see a message pop up from Bill about asking about Jackson. But then it's just like immediately just like shunted away for a moment as like your screen goes dark. And then you see something in the reflection of your phone as you see the glints of beady little eyes up in the trees. And then you start to hear giggles.
I scream?
And you scream, and then that just makes the laughs just increase. As you look up and you see so many of these little creatures with skin that looks like mud, hunched over little bodies of these short, stumpy legs and these tent pole length arms with just these glazed over, glossed over like eyes, almost like they have like the most extreme case of cataracts, as they are just cackling as they look at you.
Is Jackson still with me?
Jackson is still with you as he is backing up kind of like in front of you with an arm out. Just like, what the fuck was that?
Don't
As he's looking around, he can't see them.
Wait,
We're
you
gonna
don't
end it
see
there.
them? Oh my god, that's fucked. That's so fucked.
That's so fucked.
That has been Dream Chasers for today. Thank you all for watching. I've been the GM, Uzu. Also Kelsey. I am Rogue Uzu on Twitter and YouTube, where I draw a bunch of things and talk about previous games that I have run. Previous games that take place in the same world as this game tonight. Why I've had my lovely players, and I will go around the room. We'll go backwards from the beginning. We'll start with Shelby.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this for a week. Hi, my name is Shelby, or Whistle, or Shooby Dooby Doo. I have a lot of names. I'm having a crisis. I've been playing Lyra. Someone else do this, okay?
It's Dipper's turn. You can yell at me after.
I will be.
Hi, I'm Dipper. I'm playing June. You can find me on Twitch and on YouTube, where Twitch is my art and YouTube is my gaming. Sometimes on Twitch too. Either way, you guys can catch a live stream if you want to hang out with me, and we can just chat and have fun together. We can chat about this even, because oh my god, so much craziness is happening.
I was gonna die.
So Xander, you can finally say what you want. What's up?
Xander's got the angry cat going on. Grumpy cat.
Here, I'll give you the Robert De Niro though. Hi, I'm Alex, or Xander, at Xander Bimsky on Twitter, at Crit Failsafe on Twitter for my channel stuff, where Shelby and I do another game. Other things happen there. What up?
He's gonna kill me in like 3 sessions. Like mark my words.
Uzu, you suck. I do the stream thing. I do the acting thing. I'm a guy who does the things, who's really mad and very scared right now. So hey. Huh.
Yeah.
It's only session 2. What the heck?
Dad told me not
Yeah,
to go into
session
the
2.
woods with boys, and this is why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
This
Classic
is, this is
chlorophyll.
why. Yeah.
this has been Dream Chasers. Please stick around as we will play a little thing before we also go on a raid for someone.
Actually, I don't know if we're doing that because only Kyle can do that, and he's at work.
Not doing that.
Okay. Well, never mind. We're just gonna end it. So, thank you all for watching. It means a lot, and we'll see you next time. For now, sweet dreams. Bye.